Welcome to the ninth development log. As I said in the previous video, today's development log will focus on the game's combat system, but first, let's go through the minor changes and updates. The unit information menu was mostly finished about a month ago, however, I was not sure on some details, so I decided to postpone showing it until now. If you hover over one of the units, you can see the small unit information menu, which shows the most important information: its name, level, health, mana and action points. By right-clicking on a unit, a bigger, more detailed version of this menu can be opened. On the first page, all the unit's attributes and values are shown, like strength, wisdom, core resistance, and so on. The next page contains the feats. Currently, there is only one feat added, and that is not final either. If you hover on one of them, you can read its description. The last page looks nearly the same, but instead of feats, it shows the skills and spells affecting the unit. The icons of the feats and skills are currently only placeholders. Let's continue with the combat system. When you use a skill or cast a spell, the first thing that needs to be calculated is whether it was successful or not. For this, we decided to use agility, and in case of a spell, wisdom. To determine the agility bonus, we use the following formula: 1.5 multiplied by the attacker's agility minus the defender's agility. The difference is then halved, after which it is added to a dice check of 100. Depending on the total sum of the roll and the agility check, the attack can miss, be dodged, hit the target, and double or even triple the damage of the attack. If you are interested in the actual numbers, you can read up on them at the IndieDB article. If the attack was successful, the next thing to do is to get the bonus damage by comparing the unit strength or spell power for an attack or spell, respectively. This calculation is more simple: attacker strength or spell power minus defender strength multiplied by the modifier we got before. Besides this, all of the weapons will have plus damage, which will be added to this as well. Next comes the armor and armor penetration. In Robbin Goblin, the armor is simply a damage reduction value, and the armor penetration is a percentage of damage dealt, which ignores said value. Lastly come the resistances, which also work as damage reduction. So let's see it in action. I will use the knight's default attack on the goblin. When the knight attacks the goblin, you can see the information about it appear. This was also added since the last video. When a unit uses a skill, you will be able to see the most important details, such as how successful it was, how much of the damage was resisted, what attribute was affected, and so on. A playable version of the game is close at hand, probably about 1-2 weeks away. The only things left to do is some graphical updates, for example redrafting the skill icons, re-adding the existing animations, balancing the skills, and adding a couple of units. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook for further updates.